Hi, I'm Lynette and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a gunmetal eyeshadow look, and I'm going to be using some of the singles in my collection. Every now and again, instead of using a palette, I like to dip into my single eyeshadow collection and do a look. So today I'm going to be working with these shadows right here. I don't know if I'm going to use this black or not yet, but this black is from Makeup Geek. This gray sort of taupey plum shade is from Colourpop. This is from Looxie Beauty, and this is from Sydney Grace. So let's get started. I'm starting off today's look with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the anti-aging one, and I'm just going to blend that in using my finger all the way from the brow bone to the lash line. Now I'm going to take this P.Louise base. This is in the shade Badda Black base, Badda Black base, and it's black, and this was my first time using it, and I'm just using a flat synthetic brush made for cream products to blend that all over the lid. I'm trying to keep it on the lid and not take it into the crease. This is going to help my eyeshadow on that lid just pop a little bit more. Now I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm just blending around the edges of that black base because I don't want to have any harsh lines between the shadows on my lid and the shadows in my crease. Now I'm taking this Sydney Grace single. This is in the shade Miracles, and I'm going to place that in the crease. I'm going to tap it in there first, and then I'm going to use back and forth motions and small circular motions in the outer V area. And this is a nice gray. As you can see, it applies lighter. You would never think by looking at this shade that it would go this deep, but I really like it, and it's just this really dark kind of slate gray. But it looks to me like it has maybe like a hint of plum in it, just a bit, a hint of mauve perhaps. And I really, really like that. Or maybe that's just me being crazy. You let me know what you think. What do you see? But I really like this. And because it was this dark, I didn't feel the need to go in with that black eyeshadow. Now, after all that blending out and with my eyes open and everything, that black base sort of just blended away, just wore away. So I'm just adding it again onto my lid, using a little bit more of it this time and trying to let it dry a little bit before I get started with more shadows. Now I'm taking this single by Colourpop. It's Goody Two Shoes. And I'm just going to place that all over the lid, just basically everywhere I put that black base. And this is a really nice silvery true gunmetal metallic shade. And Colourpop makes some great shadows, and they mix a really nice metallic formula. So I'm placing that on that black, and putting it on that black base is just going to make it pop a little more, make it just a little smokier. Making sure I get it in the crease because I have an eye fold, so I want to make sure that I get my lid shades above my eye fold. That's going to give me more eye space, more lid space. And now I'm going back in with the original shadow, and I'm just adding that back into the crease and blending it out because now that I've added another shadow, I want to make sure these two shadows are blended seamlessly together. Now I'm taking my handy dandy trusty NYX single, Blame It on Midnight, which you see in just about every tutorial, and this is going to serve as my underbrow highlight. This is pretty much as bright as I want to get on my brow bone, and then I'm going to use it to blend out the edges of that slate gray color that's in the crease. Now I'm just tightlining with a black eyeliner, and I wasn't sure at this point if I was going to use lashes or not, so I put the very thin liner, same black liner on the lash line, trying to get it as close to my lashes as possible, because if I was not going to wear lashes, I just wanted to look like my lashes are darker and a little fuller. And now I'm just cleaning up underneath. I had like 0 to no fallout using these shadows. And now I'm going on to the lower lash line. I'm using the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. This is in the shade Paradise Purple. And I started off out of frame, but I'll get back into frame. And I decided to go with purple because, again, I felt like there was a little bit of plum in that gray crease eyeshadow. You tell me if you see it or not. So I thought purple would be a nice little bright, unexpected pop in the waterline. And I actually liked how it came out with the purple in the waterline. And now I'm just going back in with that same crease shade. Now I've only used 3 shadows, and if you don't count that NYX Blame It On Midnight, which is the same color as my skin, then it's really just 2 colored eyeshadows that I've used for this look. So it's a really simple look, and you don't need a whole lot of eyeshadows to get drama or smokiness. You can use 2 or 3. And now I'm going in with a shadow by Looxie Beauty. This is Genesis, and I did use a damp brush, and that's going to be my inner corner highlight. So now I've used a total of 4 eyeshadows if you count that NYX shadow, but only 3 colored eyeshadows. And this is the final look. I use my House of Lashes Boudoir Minis, and you could totally add some black onto that outer V area if you wanted to smoke this out even more. If you like this video, then please give it a like and consider subscribing, because I do makeup tutorials, hauls, swatches, and reviews here on my channel every Saturday. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.